Hi there, everyone. I'm back, and and um, recently, this is a side note. Side note right off the bat. Recently, I found out that I got one more subscriber, which is nice. It makes me just a little bit happier for its worth. But I mean, I think that I'm good enough to explain exactly what's going on here. Okay, so this is actually Vivi's hometown, but the thing is that there is a rebellion going on. Think of it almost like a Star Wars lineup. Sorry that I keep messing with the camera setting. It's just sometimes I don't really get satisfied with the angle results. So sorry, but anyway. I think there's like a Star Wars situation. There's a huge rebellion going on, and Vivi thinks that she's probably the only one who can stop it. I am close to death. So the Straw Hats agree to help her along. Managed to beat this guy who can pretty much turn his entire body into sand. His name is Crocodile. For whatever reason, I don't know. Blame the creators of One Piece. I don't know how they came up with that. Don't ask me. There we go. I'm back at the full strength. And I'm getting here, yes. So and the thing is, Crocodile also has some help. Remember in the last episode, there's a guy, Luffy, Chopper, and Usopp? Usopp? Well, he's a devil fruit user. And he can basically change his appearance to anyone he wants. Like he can be one of the Straw Hats. He could be Buggy. He could even be Crocodile himself if he wanted to. But but there's also this one girl he has with him. I think her name for now is Miss All Sunday. I think anyway. But she's also a devil fruit user too, which will be explained later on. And here's Mr. 2. And yes, he is ugly. I mean, I'm so ugly, even I'm so ugly that like You've seen the Netflix anime Seven Deadly Sins, which is pretty good, by the way. You know that there's a character called King. And he can transform how he looks from a kid to like a less than charming old man. Or things like an old man, an older man, I should say. That's basically... He basically makes his... He basically makes his true form handsome by comparison. Need a different face for that, Eevee. Why did I say Eevee? God dang it. Oh, dang it, I missed it. Oh well. Basically what he's trying to do is just find the weapon for mass destruction. And only Eevee one knows, since she's the princess of this place. But I believe it's an ancient weapon. I don't really know. This was like the last arc I officially followed when I was younger when I watched the series. It was 4Kids dubbed though, so whatever. 2.5 kilometer radius. That big? Hmm. Hmm. Bomb on the square, okay, so that's probably where I need to go next. Though it would probably appear on my map either way, but never. Really, Vivi? Because you're not really a playable character. In fact, I don't think she even does anything in the anime. And I got Nami. And I can't go there. That's dumb. 50... Found a canning crew. God dang it. I have a feeling that I'm going to fail this. I really do. I am not good under time limits, in case you guys didn't know. I think these gotta keep the captains. Alright, on. Yep. Boom. And I didn't get him. Crowny. Oh. Oh, I thought Sanji would be back in. Oh well, never mind. Berk works as well. Oh, these guys. But these guys are pirate captains. In fact, I don't even know if... In fact, I don't even remember if Crocodile was a was a captain, or not, or well, a pirate captain to be more specific. Okay, so I was right. All I had to do was just beat up these pirate captain guys, and there he is. Ew. And that's done. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Alright, I need to take out that guy. And your rifle. Got him. Got him. Seriously, Vivi. There's only one way to stop them, and that is to fight. This is why I hate princesses, okay? She's whining because of fighting, even though there's only one way in order to save the kingdom. Jesus Christ. Oh, and Right. Oh, it is Miss All Sunday, and her real name is actually what Crocodile said, Nico Robin. She's basically just basically. I should explain after I beat Crocodile. Oh. Oh. She's an ally now. Okay then. But something that I probably should have mentioned in the first episode of this playthrough, I am not a One Piece expert. I'm mainly just going off of what I remember. Alright, guards, get out of my way. But, in case you couldn't tell about the boss fights, they're not really difficult at all. Basically what you need is to watch their moves, watch what they do, pretty much everything. Oh god, what was that? The warning? Thunderbolt? Cat. which sounds awesome, by the way. Thunderbolt cannon? How awesome is that? And, ooh, this is a... Ouch! Why did I do that? I am such a goof. And right now, Luffy is talking about Robin. With what she'll be known as throughout the series. From this point on. Well, anyway, basically what Crocodile can do is that he can basically control sand. Basically think of him as like a Gaara from Naruto. In case you still watch that anime. Not my favorite, if I'm being honest, but whatever. But, yeah, whatever. Other people's opinion. I can't. But, like, one of the most notable things with the Crocodile, actually, is what, Luffy does to him to defeat him. It's still pretty awesome. Which I probably should do. Or will do. Oh boy. I'm almost dead. Or he is actually, never mind. And eat this. Shit. Nailed it. Watch this. I would have loved it if we got him in the ads. Okay, that was painful. Even for someone made of rubber. Here we go. I think it's blades, actually. And, oh my god, that sand looked terrible as heck. But that's not done. It's not. Look at this. Look at this. Jeez. If that's not satisfying, I don't know what is. Wait, that's what I don't know too. Oh yeah, so we Prince protected going married. Why does he sound like a future character we're gonna meet later? But seriously, this guy is ugly. Basically, this guy can take the form of basically, this guy can take the form of a man or a woman, which to me is just, ugh. Chopper's face! Sorry, I gotta skip this. Sorry that I'm skipping this because I want to get to this. So this is basically where Vivi leaves the crew, apparently for good. I hate it when Sanji do this, but it's so funny in the anime at the same time. Because every time he meets a hot girl, he nosebleeds liters of blood. I'm not... what's with the snail radio in this world? Basically what the snail radio is for is basically it's like an announcer or phone or anything like that in this world. But to be honest, to me it's not exactly surprising because this world has like fruits that give you magic powers, like pretty much invulnerable strength, speed. Somewhat of the standard anime tropes, but like this world doesn't really have modern technology. You know, like it's got guns, swords, shields, I think. People, of course. Though the creatures in this world could be a little bit more weirder. And apparently, this is one of the final goodbye for Evie. Everyone shows the mark they made. Though, would you really consider Evie and I don't really care about that. Would you really consider Evie a part of the crew at this point? Oh, I forgot to mention a guy under Zoro. He is called Fire Fist Ace. And Ace is actually Luffy's older brother. It's just that they went out to sea at very different times in their lives. I think... No, wait, it wasn't when Luffy was 12. But anyway, I should explain just a little bit more with Ace. Ace, as it turns out, is the son of Gold Roger, but he's not too happy about that because everyone keeps calling him a demon who doesn't even deserve to live or die. But that's not how Luffy saw him as a kid. But just to give you an idea about how strong Ace is, even as kids, Luffy couldn't beat him. Probably for good reason. because at that point Luffy couldn't really control his devil fruit powers, but whatever. That said, I'm just gonna end the video here. I appreciate 6 subscribers. If anyone else watching this feels like they want to subscribe, please feel free. So until next time, reach for the stars.